G'day, I'm Kevin. I've retired from work here in Australia
and am living the dream in Thailand. Traveling, relaxing, exploring and learning. Based here in Chiang Mai, the adventure continues. This is 52 weeks. I'm in Bangkok. Just having a lazy day in Bangkok today. Got a bit of an early start tomorrow, so not doing anything too full on. But I thought I'd just have a wander in Lumphini Park, which is one of the longest, well, yeah, it's one of the oldest green spaces in Bangkok. Almost said Wagga Wagga then. That's how lazy it is. Even my brain has stopped functioning. Yeah, so I thought I'd just have a bit of a wander. Don't know where today's going to end up, but I guess we'll see. There are a few people and cars and truckloads of stuff around today. They look like they're setting up for something. Don't know what. Probably will never find out because I won't be in Bangkok tomorrow. It's actually quite a nice space, as well as the people who are setting up for whatever they're setting up for. There's lots of people just having a wander in the park or having a relax by the pond or piddling one of the swans around the lake. So it's a nice refuge from the city life, I think. Just popped out the other side of Lumpini Park to where I entered and was checking the map to see what might be interesting to have a look at, and I came across this. According to Google Maps, this is the walkway between Lumpini Park and Benjakitti Park, and vice versa, of course. Now, a little while back I did a video where I tried to find this and I couldn't. And I think it's because I came out at the wrong gate. And indeed, when I checked Google Maps at the time, I couldn't find a listing for it. But nevertheless, here we are. Looks very promising. It's nicknamed the Green Mile, so I think the colouring of the footpath is probably a good indicator, but we'll see where it goes. So there's at least one little turn off on the way. Not entirely certain where it goes. Looks like it goes down into a local neighbourhood. As you can see, we're crossing behind local neighbourhoods or in between houses. Okay, so it looks like there's a temple over that side. And what looks like a mosque over that side. So I suspect that's what the little exit way is designed to get you to. Well, I stopped to check Google Maps just to see that I was making the right assumptions. And indeed, the one that I thought was a mosque is in fact the Indonesia Mosque, according to Google Maps. But the one over the other side is a Christian church. So not a temple at all. Well, a temple of sorts, I guess. But upon looking at it, the cross on the roof probably should have given it away to me. Here we are, Benjakitti Park. So this takes us into the back area by the look of it, onto the skywalk that I was walking on. That way looks like it takes you along a clong, so I might have a quick look in here and then head over there and see where that goes. The other way looks like it runs just along the clong for a little while and then peters out. I suspect it was the old entrance to the park before they constructed this new section. So I think I'll just keep going along here and try and find my way up to the lake with the walking track around it. So this is relatively new, maybe a couple of years, I think, maybe. They were opening up bits of it just before COVID hit, and I think they did a lot of work on it during the COVID period, and it opened up just around the time when Thailand was reopening. It was apparently an area where they used to kind of bring all the tobacco in and kind of use it in the factory to convert it into smoking tobacco. But I think this is all that's left of that factory now. I would definitely do this walk again. Benjakitti Park is huge. Last time I was in it, I didn't go the full way along this skywalk, but it's absolutely magnificent. There's kind of different sections of it and good signage telling you what they've done and why. But yeah, it's a great little walk. Well, little walk. It's reasonable. So I'm coming up to the amphitheatre area, which is where I finished my walk before when I was coming from the other side. I've mentioned that video a number of times, so I might take the opportunity to put a link to it up here, I think, or maybe here. Yeah, so this was as far as I got last time coming the other way, and that was about maybe a 10-minute walk that way. But I've been walking for 15 minutes since I got to the gate to get to here from this side, so it's huge. I am back in the original section of Benjakitti Park. Well, when I say back, back from last time I was here. It's got a walking track and a cycle track which goes around the lake, which is to my left. Yeah, It's nice. So it was a bit of a happy accident finding the Green Mile walkway after all this time. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. Enjoyed the walk, both across from Lumpini and then through the Sky Bridge along back to this original section. Turned out to be a very pleasant day. And not so lazy after all, because I've covered a few K. Anyhow, as I tell you, I have an early start in the morning. I'm catching a plane to Sydney very early, so I think that might be it for me. I'm going to go home to the hotel and just you know, have a meal in the local area and kind of relax and pack and get ready so I don't have to worry too much in the morning. But I will catch you next time. Thanks for joining me on this trip to Bangkok. I really appreciate your company. Now, if you've made it all the way to the end here and not subscribed, you might like to consider doing so by clicking here. Or if you just want to see something else that I've made, click here for something I think you might like. Or if you're feeling like a real binge, you can click here and that will take you to one of my playlists. Hope to see you on the journey again soon.